Hello there and welcome back to another stream of the live. We're back and we're starting with the first quarterfinal fixture in the Boston Stadium. It's France, number 3 in the world, taking on Morocco, number 7 in the world. And this is a rematch of the 2022 World Cup semi-final, which saw France defeat Morocco, who were the first ever African nation to reach the World Cup semi-finals ever. Morocco become the first African nation ever to reach 2 consecutive World Cup quarterfinals. So it is, of course, a very controversial all-Argentine refereeing team. And, of course, we have Facundo Raúl Tello Figueroa, or Facundo Tello of Argentina, being our main referee. So Morocco go into this game with not losing in the last 33 matches, of course, being awarded that 3-0 victory in the AFCON final over Senegal after technically losing it 1-0. On FOTMob, there's been 892,000 people voting. 58% go in the direction of France, 26% go in the direction of Morocco, and 16% go in the direction of a draw after 90 minutes. Looking at head-to-head or anything else, there's been one game. It was on the 14th of December 2022 in the FIFA World Cup 2022 semi-final, where it ended in a 2-0 victory for France. Morocco were kept absolutely silent. There was an early opener through Teo Hernandez on the 5th minute, and then a 79th minute sealer by Colo Muani. And that game saw a Mexican referee, Cesar Arturo Ramos Palazuelos. And then, of course, Morocco played Croatia in the third-place bronze final after Croatia lost 3-0 to the eventual winners. And Croatia did win the third-place game 2-1 with an opener through Vardio on the 7th minute, a leveler by Morocco on the 9th minute through Dari, but Orsic's 42nd minute strike was eventually the winner for them to win for 2-1. So, yeah, Morocco, of course, finished 4th in the 2022 World Cup. They'll be looking to reach at least the semi-final, well, at least the bronze final again this year. But they've got their toughest opponent yet, and of course the team that knocked them out, as well as knocking England out in the round early. Of course, France were victorious in the 2018 World Cup with a 4-2 victory over Croatia in Russia, and then were the losers of the 2022 World Cup with a 4-3 loss to Argentina. We could see a repeat of the 2022 final, but we also could see France reach their 3rd consecutive World Cup final, but at least their 3rd consecutive World Cup semi-final, leading to either a bronze or final. Okay, so of course, the repeat of the 2022 World Cup semi-final, France take on Morocco for a chance to move within 2 wins of glory in North America. Kick off our quarterfinal games. So yeah, France may not have been in their best flowing game against Paraguay in the round of 16, but that Kylian Mbappe penalty saw Didier Deschamps' side move into the quarterfinals. Not content with letting the French play to their strength, the Paraguayans turned to some questionable tactics in order to stifle their attack, and it nearly paid off. The South Americans committed 13 fouls throughout the game, while finishing the 90 minutes having enjoyed just 24% of possession, yet only lost 1-0. Mbappe's spot kick proving enough to seal the win. As such, the Real Madrid man reached 7 goals in the tournament so far, and will be determined to become the first man ever to win the Golden Boot back-to-back. France are peaking nicely heading into this quarterfinal tie against Morocco, and a repeat of their 2-0 win at the semi-final stage in Qatar will set them a clash against either Spain or Belgium in the final 4 here. Of course, Spain versus Belgium takes place tomorrow at 8 p.m. in the second quarterfinal. So yeah, so far in the World Cup, in order, France defeated Senegal 3-1, then Iraq 3-0, then Norway 4-1 in the group, playing Sweden in the round of 32, defeating them 3-0, and most recently beating Paraguay 1-0. As Morocco, they kicked off their campaign in the group stage with a 1-1 draw with Brazil, then a 1-0 victory over Scotland, and then a 4-2 victory over Haiti. In the round of 16, of course, they drew 1-1 with Netherlands, beating them on penalties, and then they defeated Canada most recently in the round of 16. The Moroccans, of course, endured a tricky start against Canada in the round of 16, as the co-hosts came close to breaking the deadlock on several occasions very early in the first half. But whatever the manager said at the break worked a treat. It was Unahi scoring 5 minutes just after the restart before making it 2-0 on the 82nd minute, and Rahimi settled it in the final minute stoppage time, moving them into another World Cup final. Of course, in 2022, at this stage, Morocco edged out Portugal to become the first African nation to reach a World Cup semi-final, doing better than Ghana did in 2010, who fell short, losing to Uruguay in the quarterfinals. But in order to defeat the French, they'll need to deliver their best performance of the tournament thus far. Deschamps is unlikely to make any changes ahead of this quarterfinal clash. Aurelien Tchouameni should remain absent for the 2018 winners, which means Manu Kone retains his position at the heart of the midfield alongside Adrien Rabiot. We'll talk about that very shortly. My prediction, though, it's France being victorious 2-1. I'll run you through all 4 of my predictions. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. France 2, Morocco 1, Spain 2, Belgium 1, Norway 2, England 3 after extra time, and Argentina 3, Switzerland 1 to set up the semi-final between France, Spain, and England versus Argentina. Where, of course, there'll be some questionable refereeing decisions, and Argentina will go through to the final, and I think France will beat Spain fair and square to go through to the final. Okay. Looking at the lineups, it is a 4-2-3-1 for France. Starting goals, Mike Maignan. Left back, Lucas Digne. The 2 centre backs, William Saliba and Dale Upamecano. Right back is Jules Koundé, with the 2 central defensive midfielders at Adrien Rabiot and Manu Kone. Left centre attacking midfielder is Desiree Doué. In the middle of the midfield, it's Michael Olise. And on the right, it's Ousmane Dembele. And up top is their top goal scorer, currently in the Golden Boot race, as well as their captain, Kylian Mbappe. As Morocco, it's the same formation, 4-2-3-1. Bono starting goal with Salah Adine at left back and captain Achraf Hakimi at right back. The 2 centre backs are Mazraoui and Diop, with Bouhaddi and Alain as the 2 CDM. In order from left to right in midfield, El Khanous, Ounahi and Talbi, with Brahim Diaz up top. So yeah, Mbappe has 7 goals in 5 matches this tournament, 1 behind Messi's all-time World Cup record. France have scored 3 or more goals in 4 of their 5 World Cup matches this summer. The only one was that round of 16 game where they beat Paraguay 1-0. France have scored 14 goals in 5 World Cup matches, which is the joint most at the tournament. And France have reached at least the quarterfinals at 4 consecutive World Cups under Didier Deschamps, who has been their manager since 2014. Morocco are the first African nation ever to reach the quarterfinals at back-to-back World Cups, and they beat Morocco beat Canada 3-0 in the round of 16. Azanine Ounahi scored twice against Canada to fire Morocco into the quarterfinals, but they drew 1-1 with Brazil in the group stage and eliminated the Netherlands on penalties in the round of 32. So yeah, top goals for us from Mbappe. It's 7 goals in 5 matches alongside 2 assists. And for Morocco, their top goals are Saibari with 3 assists, goals, no assists in 5 matches. So yeah, the other semi-finals tomorrow at 8 p.m. Spain take on Belgium. Saturday at 10 p.m. Norway take on England. And in the early hours of Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Argentina take on Switzerland. So anything could happen in this game, I reckon. And Morocco are very much strong enough to beat France, but it will need a very big result. Team of the week for the round of 16, Unai Simon in goal, back four, Mazraoui of Morocco, Romero of Argentina, Upamecano of France, and Hakimi of Morocco. Midfield, Unahi of Morocco, Van Aken of Belgium, and Bellingham of England. And up top, Haaland of Norway, De Ketelaere of Belgium, and Messi of Argentina. Round of 32, team of the week, Paraguay's Gil in goal, Cucurella of Spain at left back, Brazilian Gabriel and Argentine Martinez at centre back, and Pedro Porro of Spain at right back. Steven Astaquio of Canada, Yuri Tielemans of Belgium, and Michael Olise of France in midfield, with Harry Kane of England, Kylian Mbappe of France, and Spain's Oyarzabal up top. In round 3, it was Gregor Kobel of Switzerland, Chavez of Mexico, Van Dijk of, and Van Hekke of Netherlands, Hakimi of Morocco, Bellingham and Gueye of England and Senegal, respectively. Vinicius Junior and Guimaraes of Brazil. Dembele of France, and Wissa of Democratic Republic of the Congo. In round 2, it was Room, Mendes, Benzabaini. Oh, hello, go away. Yeah, we'll see how this game goes. Here we go. Teams are coming out for the first 2026 FIFA World Cup quarter-final. It's France versus the African France, Morocco. Here we go. Going to be a really, really intense game. Of course, it's an all Argentine refereeing and VAR team. Facundo Tello is our referee for this game, alongside his Argentine second, third, fourth, and fifth official. I don't know who's in VAR. Probably Mexican, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I said probably Mexican. I don't know. The normally Argentina go with Mexico. Normal. France. That sounds like the American one. They take the wrong track. sing in French. That's normally what you do for French national anthem. Normally sing it in like Hindi. I hope we have 120 minutes in this game, to be honest. But I don't think we will. Morocco takes France all the way to penalties. That'd be jerks. That'd be bloody jerks, wouldn't it? If France do get knocked out here, though, that'd be bloody transparent. But France struggle against big nations. Of course, they played Senegal, Iraq, Norway, good size. Who else have they played and dismantled? They've obviously played Sweden, dismantled them, and Paraguay struggled, but because of their tactics. France national anthem done. Up next, Morocco. So if Morocco are victorious here, they'll play either Spain or Belgium next Tuesday in the first semi-final. Depending on who wins tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Spain versus Belgium. And then, of course, the bronze final takes place on Saturday, July 18th at 8 p.m. and the actual final takes place Sunday, 19th of July at 10 p.m. UK. On the other side of the bracket, of course, Norway take on England Saturday night at 10 p.m. with Argentina taking on Switzerland in the early hours of Sunday morning at 2 a.m. And the winners of those two games will play each other at 8 p.m. on Wednesday for the winner to play on Sunday, 19th of July, and the loser to play on Saturday, 18th of July against whoever wins or loses on the other side of the bracket. Being one of France, Morocco, Spain, and Belgium. But I have France versus Spain and England versus Argentina in the semi-finals to see France versus England in the final and Spain versus Argentina in the bronze final. Kick-off in just shy of 3 minutes. Are you getting excited? Because I am. Ha ha ha! Here we go. We're in the business end of fixtures now. Come on, come on, Morocco. Yes, it is the refereeing team. All Argentina out on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 official, I think, yeah. First time in this World Cup. Facundo Teo, Juan Pablo Belata, Gabriel Shade, Dario Herrera, and Cristian Navarro, all of Argentina in this France versus Morocco quarterfinal, kicking off in 1 minute and 58 seconds. Of course, Facundo Teo is probably one of the best Argentine referees of all time. He is an absolute legend. I do love him. And in the VAR box, we've got a different angle. It's all Argentina. No, Argentina, Hernan Mathan Gello, VAR referee, with Vildan Gonzalez, his assistant of Uruguay, and Tatiana Guzman of what's that? I don't know. I read it wrong. Honduras, maybe. So a female third. So yeah, France, Mike Maignan, Lucas Digne, William Saliba, Dayo Upamecano, Jules Koundé, Adrien Rabiot, Manu Kone, Desiree Doué, Michael Elise, Ousmane Dembele, and captain Kylian Mbappe in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Michael Elise and Manu Kone are on yellow cards. Should they receive one in this game, they'll miss the semi-final game against Spain or Belgium should they get that. Same for Bradley Barcola, who starts on the bench. He's got a yellow card. Should he receive one today, he'll miss that semi-final time. for Morocco, 4-2-3-1 as well. Yassin Bono, Anas Salah Adin, Nosaya Mazrao, Issa Diop, Captain Akaf Hakimi, Nel Anayu, Ayob Bouadi, Bilal Ekanous, Azadine Onahi, Brahim Diaz, and Chesandine Talbi. Of course, Diop, Hakimi, El Kanous, and Onahi are all on yellow cards. Should they receive one today, they'll miss the semi-final against Spain or Belgium should they make it there. And on the bench, the same goes for Radonai Halal. Here we bloody well go. You excited? Get in your seat. Or get out your seat. On the edge of the seat. Ha ha ha. Mohamed Ouabi. Ouabi. In his name, we've got a laugh midway through that says HJ. Do your huddles, guys. Kick off. Yeah, it didn't take 120 minutes, all penalties. Last time they played in the semi-final, it was 2-0, quite a commanding victory for France, but hopefully Morocco this time won't get so problematically defeated. I hope it's close. I hope it's 1-1 for the majority of this game, or 0-0 for the majority of this game. So yeah, who's getting us on the way? Morocco. 8, 7, 6. And Morocco get us underway with their customary give it to the opposition. Don't know why they do that. It's been kicked straight out for a France throw 23 milliseconds into the game. It's a weird kickoff routine, to be honest, isn't it? Just give it to your opponent immediately. With Fra versus R. If you're watching this on ITV, you've got John Champion, and Ali McCoist in the. Let me know your predictions for this game in the live chat. I'm saying 2-1 France in 90 minutes, but I won't be surprised or worried if Morocco get a win or at least send it to extra. Glorious. A cup of ice for me. Ding dong, merrily on high. In heaven, the bells are ringing. Ding dong, merrily in the sky. Oh, my fire. Tell me why ain't nothing but a party. Tell me why, baby, I gotta say. Right, France, bit of France magic, maybe. Whipping out onto that right-hand side. Yeah, good movement here. Getting in the box, can't do much with it. Stays with the Frenchman's men, I should say, because men is the plural of man, if you were unaware. Cuts inside here. Good movement here. Takes a strike! And Mbappe is proving why he is one of the strongest men in the world. Not strongest, I mean best footballers. That's an incredible strike. Just tipping it wide. But Bono got a hand to it, which does actually mean it's going to be a French corner. Taking a quick look. Ousmane Dembele to Kylian Mbappe. Back to Ousmane Dembele. Would he get a cross in here? Gets a ball in on the end. 1-0 surely. No. Got away by Morocco off the line by Bono and cleared by the Moroccan defender. And it's down the other way here. It's 1-1. But the French defender under pressure does well. Gets the pass back to Mike Maignan. And France are back in possession. I should have said this. France are in white. Morocco in their red with green shorts. And just goes out of play there off Michael Elise. It's going to be a... So it was Dale Upamecano's header on target, and Bono got that goal line save, which is sort of his job, so it makes sense why he's been able to do that. And here's Kylian Mbappe cutting around, puts too much on it, and it goes out for a Morocco goal kick for Yassine Bono. Oosh, 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 oosh. Oosh, 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 oosh. Come on, Morocco, score the goals for us. Here's Achraf Hakimi. Of course, he is the Morocco captain. And that goes out for a French throw-in on this near side. Oh no, it's Morocco throw-in, apparently. And it's with France now. You give it away, okay. Giving away back to Morocco. Could be on a fast break here. He needed support, so he turned around and ran away from the correct goal. Maybe he got a bit confused as to which goal he was shooting in. So he was like, what I'm going to do is pretend I'm fully under control here, and I'm just going to turn around. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit. Oh. Oh. Things ain't walla bing bad. You don't talk anymore. There's a balloon on the field, balloon on the field. Go on, Boldy, pop there. Right, quick, Boldy. Header by Morocco at France, but can't find him French and go straight to Morocco. France back in possession here. get this back. Foul, surely. No foul. Oh, here's a foul. Foul on Brahim Diaz. Dima, a viewer on FotMob, says, in my opinion, the winner of this game wins the whole thing. Wrong! You are wrong, because England are winning it, and they're not in this game. So, wrong. You are wrong. It's coming out! It's coming out! It's coming! Footballs! Go into the home place, and do you know where football was founded? England! That's why we say it's coming home. Oops. Never been to France. Oh, I know Spain. Whatever. That's right. Have a pop. Have a pop. No, he wants one. He wants a pop. He wants a Diet Coke, I reckon. Ah, did you get it? They're in Boston. Americans got it. Pop.
He put soda.
No, pop. In Boston, it's pop. Oh, whoa. We call it fizzy pop. Oh, pop. So I just say we. Well, some people are wrong. Oops. I just called it a drink with a bit of. Show me a bit of drumming. 10 minutes gone. France nil, Morocco now.
Do I pick? Oh, no, sorry, not that.
Sure. Coming out, it's coming, footballs. Three. We freaking did as we thought. Bearing gifts, we traverse afar. Fields and found in moor and mountain, following on star. Ah, 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 ah. It's a big star. 1, 2, 3. Man, I cut down your Christmas tree. Out in the snow, down with the flow. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts. Whip one in, have a go, have a go. It's on this right inside with Olister, who's an Englishman, but he plays for France due to heritage. Hang on. This is a fast break for Morocco. Brahim Diaz. He's gone on his own, and that's why they've lost the ball there. Mbappe. Head to the box. Good touch from the defender to get it away from France. They do obviously get it back. They are France. They are French. Bonjour. Mbappe. Theo Hernandez gets one in. Good ball in. That was on the end of it. Goes straight to a Moroccan head. And away. Here we go. France, that's a foul. Foul. Free kick to France. I think should be. Free kick. Dangerous itch. Hazard. Luke's in. No. Allez, bleu, allez. It's all that really matters on the tempo. We built this house on that wall. Take my picture now and shake it till you see it. Down in your fantasy, become your legacy. Don't lift me a flame. Oh, good movement from Rocky. Foul. He's going to take it back to the foul. Do nothing. Do nothing. Wait. What's so funny? Okay, well then, what was that, effectively? And my nan is going to do this. Mike, my nan. What's that? Name. With a laugh. Someone talks to our folks, wow. And I get daily. Who am I being? Mbappe. Bongo. France. It's the white shirt man against the red shirt man. It's England's first kit versus England's second kit. Thoughts? We were white and red. Not like funny, haha, like funny, ironic. Yeah. Good movement here from France. Then, no, it's an opener. No. Shot blocked. Corner routine. Good header from Rabio. But just loops over. Thrown. Down the other end there. Oh, hang on. Pick about. No. France have it now. Might at least stay in the middle. Mbappe can't turn. No foul. Let's crack on here. Morocco. Corner. Corner for Morocco. Morocco at the corner. Here we go. Pulled in. No, nothing. And France. Yeah, go before the hydration break would be good. Blunt over. Pulling back a little bit. Come on. France are quick. It's 3-4. Elise's picked Mbappe. Mbappe fouled in the box. Penalty. Penalty for France. Hakimi's currently down here. It is a penalty for France after 25 minutes of action. France will have a chance to get a goal, and Kylian Mbappe will have a chance to get his 8th of the tournament thus far and go level at the top of the Golden Boot race alongside Lionel Messi, who also has 8. And the foul is committed by Mazraoui on Kylian Mbappe, who took an extra touch, which meant Mazraoui, who had already committed his tackle, went straight into legs. So Tello gives the penalty, and it is a good call from the Argentine, despite him being Argentine. So it is going to be Kylian Mbappe versus Yassine Bono, 2 men who know what to do on the European stage. Of course, were teammates at one point at Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, Ousmane Dembele's taken it. VAR check, however, for a penalty. Well, Ousmane Dembele's holding it. Now he is giving it to Kylian Mbappe. Hakimi currently having a chat with the referees. Going, how are you? How's your week been? Yeah, not bad, mate, actually. Doing quite well. Kylian Mbappe scored 64 out of 77 career penalties. VAR check still ongoing. Presumably, it's going to stand as a penalty. It's a clear and obvious penalty for me. France, Kylian Mbappe, captain, versus Yassine Bono of Morocco for a chance to break the deadlock after 27 minutes of action. And then that will cool the break to the interval known as the Hydration break. Look. Come on, Bono, do what you need to do for the Morocco. Okay. Check over. Penalty given. France. Not happy. Something's wrong at the moment. Personally, I think we should just carry on. Mbappe. Save! Bono guesses right. And Bono stops Mbappe from getting his 8th goal in this World Cup. He knew where he was going from day one. And Bono's got a perfect save and has hung onto that ball so no one can get it on the rebound. It stayed France 0, Morocco 0. And Mbappe's done what Messi did against Egypt and missed a penalty. But here they come again. Is do a apparently. Do a. Thought he called for the hydration break directly after that penalty. If it was scored, he probably would have. And now he's going to call for a hydration break. Well, Hydration break. It's France 0, Morocco now. Egypt. So an extra £100 for every goal scored, and this World Cup has seen over 290 goals. Come on, Morocco. Here we go, back underway. Dignity. But imagine if he was in France and they're French and his surname is pronounced Digny. Yeah, mate, my name's Lucas Digny. You are, mate, AD. The ballet, good. No. With a good cut, bad shot. Okay? Yeah, just nowhere near the goal. Okay? Shit shot. Why'd you go for it? Hmm? Think about your actions before you do them. Really good. Morocco yet to touch the football in the final penalty area. Corner taken, throw and taken quickly by Liverpool. Really. With the box, hold them up well, up squat. Come on, Morocco, man. Come on, Morocco, man. Come on, Morocco, man. Come on, the man from Morocco. Marrakesh, Marrakesh. Can you do the fandango? Morocco. Marrakesh is Morocco, isn't it? Oh, that was French. say Morocco, right? An Angleterre is the Moroccan way to say England. Oh, do a good run. Shot. Just not on par with the rest of that move for him. Yeah, he does very well, Blue. Very, very well. Just no end product. No end product. And at least say, ball in, headed on, but straight to a man called Yassine Bono. Currently, France have had 10 attempts at goal, 3 on target, to Morocco's 0 attempts. 40 minutes gone. Mm. 5 minutes left of this one. France nil, Morocco nil at the time of my speech. Yeah, really surprised. You should have seen a goal, but no, missed. Well, saved. So. Morocco have looked all right, but they've had no attempts or touches in the opposition box. Yeah, so Barry would have been good in this game. He's been good all tournament. So really heavy blow for Morocco. Brahim Diaz done well so far. Of course, should have passed on one of their charges. Out wide, he should have passed out wide instead of running at them alone. But yeah, don't know what use he's going to be there. But they love signing people up, well, buying people for no reason. So it's been all French traffic this game so far. Couple of moments for Morocco. They've had a couple of fast breaks, but nothing more than that. Just run out of play there by Morocco. It's going to be a French throw. France does well to keep that actually. Bit too much on that one. It goes out. Yeah, Morocco yet to register a shot. Wow, good ease, man. Back in the saddle, crashing all the season. He's got it all. 5 minutes added. Samina, mina, sangalewa. Now in Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, Samina, mina, sangalewa. It's time for Africa. Samina, mina, samina, mina, So much skill from Elise there to keep it in and away from the Moroccan man. Really good movement there. A bit heavy of the pass, but Digny gets there. Yeah, another year. 27. God. What a World Cup. Can he get a ball in? He can get it into the box. Elise needs a bit of space, takes a shot, completely blocked. Here's Digny. Digny! Had to force Bono to a save there. Really good strike from Lucas Digny. Antoine Griezmann, of course, was a key player in both 2018 and 2022 World Cups, but he's not here in the 2026 World Cup. Yeah, only 5 minutes doesn't make sense. I think it should be 6 or maybe, 7 or 8, actually. No penalty that time. Just outside the penalty area there. Handball by Adrian Rabiot. Really free kick, very dangerous spot here. We see an open up in the final minute, first half. Hakimi. Hakimi! No white. Half time there, bang on 50 minutes. France 0, Morocco 0. Yeah, Hakimi wasted that free kick, just like Mbappe wasted that penalty. A stat actually just came up. Yeah, Bono has now saved 4 World Cup penalties, the joint most of any goalkeeper since 1966. He's only been beaten twice from the 9 penalties he's faced at the finals, saving 4 and with 3 missing the target. But yeah, France 0, Morocco 0, maybe, should be, well, definitely should be 1-0 France. It's not. Mbappe still looks for his 8th goal in this World Cup to draw level with Lionel Messi up top of the Golden Boot. See you in 15 minutes for the second half. Well, yeah, France have looked dangerous, but they've just not been able to do anything. Really. France have the talent to, push ahead. But Morocco doing well as well in the second half. France now, Morocco now. So far, so quiet. Mbappe, of course, with that penalty. XG here, it's France with 2.0, Morocco with 0.06. Here we go. Come on. Slow game so far. Oh, one back really nicely. All in by Masraoui. Or only as far as, sorry. Mbappe! 1-0. There you go. Smooth as you like it. Yeah, good. That's it. Kylian Mbappe scored. Handball, I think. As we hit the hour mark, France lead Morocco 1-0. Yeah, really good spin. Cuts across, and yeah. Really good curling shot. Both Messi and Mbappe on 8 goals. Amrabat is coming on. It's Bouadi and El Kanous exiting the field of play for Amrabat and Rahimi in Morocco's first of 5. Well, their first 2 of 5 changes, leaving them with 3 as Morocco get its back underway with their kickoff routine. Kylian Mbappe's goal, bang on the hour mark, is the only thing to separate France and Morocco in a game that's been very close thus far. Mbappe was down there, but it's now up as Morocco make a move. Issa Diop, yellow card, which means should Morocco get that, he won't be able to feature in the semi-final as he entered this game with a yellow card. Yeah, don't like him that way. Issa Diop, yellow card, missing the next match. Should Morocco make it there? France do hang on to it there. Elise out left. Hernandez. Rabiot. Good blocking away for a French throw on that left-hand side. That was a good movement again by France. But Morocco defense keeping up with it. So yeah, World Cup. Mbappe and Messi on 8. Haaland on 7. And Harry Kane on 6. Of course, Erling Haaland and Harry Kane will both play on Saturday against each other. So if Harry Kane scores 3, he'll go top. And if Haaland scores 2, he'll go top. And of course, Messi will have a chance to pull away when his side plays Switzerland in the early hours of Sunday morning in that final, 4th and final quarter-final. Switzerland take on Argentina for a space to play Norway or England in the second semi-final on Wednesday, 14th of November. There we go. Good turn. He tries to flick behind. Yeah, it's going to be some game. Yeah, it's going to be Haaland versus Kane. Haaland versus Kane and Bellingham. Haaland versus Bellingham. It doesn't matter. It's going to be hopefully a goal fest, loads of action, all of that. Mbappe. But Dembele, 2-0. Bonner got a hand to it. But there's the second, and there's the confirmation. France are the first team in the semi-finals of this World Cup, surely. That's it now. They've opened the deadlock. And the deadlock's been left wide open. It's first Kylian Mbappe. And then just 6 minutes later, it's Ousmane Dembele for his 5th of the tournament. He's now just 1 goal behind Harry Kane, who has 6. There you go. It took 60 minutes for an opener. It's now taken 6 minutes for the second goal. And yeah, France look definitely poised to be in that World Cup final for the 3rd tournament on the trot. 2018 win, 2022 runners-up, 2026 on the track. Of course, they'll most likely play Spain in the next round, but it could be Belgium should there be a bit of an upset tomorrow from 8 p.m. as Spain play Belgium in the second quarterfinal tomorrow for a place to play France as it stands on Tuesday in the first of the 2 semi-finals. In terms of scoreline, it's currently a repeat of that France-Morocco 2022 semi-final as France leads Morocco 2-0. Goals from Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. So if Morocco score, my prediction will be bang on. I've gone France 2, Morocco 1. And it's time for the second half hydration break as we hit 67 minutes of action. Of course, Norway versus England, followed by Argentina versus Switzerland over Saturday into Sunday night in the final 2 quarter-final games. Spain versus Belgium tomorrow. We won't be watching here on the channel. Hopefully that'll be another good game. Yeah. Yeah, good goal from Kylian Mbappe. Good technique and all that. So yeah, France 2, Morocco nil. In that. Yeah, that should be it for Morocco. They need to find at least 2 goals in the final 20 minutes of action here against France.
Yeah.
Zaire Emery gets his first minutes of the tournament here. He replaces Manuel Kone. The first French change of the game. Didier Deschamps is on target at the moment. Thrown by Morocco straight to a Frenchman. Goes out for a French throw. Hakimi gets away from his man. Got a bit of breathing and running space here on what is a fast break. Bit of a short pass from Hakimi. It does come straight back to him. And goes out from Morocco throw-in on that far side. Switching here on this left-hand side. He's got it. Then that was on the end of it. Yeah, good movement there from Morocco. Finally piling on a bit of pressure onto France. But yeah, Upamecano was unsure on where that was going to land. It is going to be a Moroccan corner here. With 18 15 minutes left of action. Very deep, goes over everyone. For a French throw. Salah Adin and Brahim Diaz come back to the field of play for Alouadi and Yassin. Yeah, same. Never mind, mate. Never mind. We won't get 120 minutes of this game. Just 90. If Morocco can score, that'd be great because I predicted 2-1. Two shots, 0 on target. Entering the final 15 minutes. Of course, still at this stage, Argentina were 2-0 down to Egypt in that round of 16 fixture. Mbappe's on the floor. He's going off. Yeah, he is exiting the field here. Kylian Mbappe. He's done his work. He'll join Desiree Doué and Kylian Mbappe off for Bradley Barcola and Matata in change number 2 and 3 for France, leaving number 2 subs left in the final 13 minutes of this game. He's, of course, got a goal and assist here to go level with Messi on 8 goals at the top of that Golden Boot race. He's done his work. Now Morocco need to do theirs. There come France, quick. Very fast break here. Option out wide. He's picked the left. Into the middle. Away. And Morocco survived this. Foul there. And Morocco will have a moment to regroup. Yeah, it does well. Ball in, deflected. We're in the box here. Can't do much with it. It's hard to control. And France do deal with that at the edge of the box. And here they come on another fast break down this left-hand side, first off. Oh, good. 1-2 with it. Yeah, across by Barcola, but no one's on the end of it. And it fizzles out for a Moroccan goal kick. A really good movement down that left-hand side involving Barcola and, I don't know, Elise, but just no one's on the end of the ball he brought in. Dembele will stand over this corner. Taken short here. In by Digny. Headed on just a bit too high. Bono can look after that firmly. And Morocco regain their possession. On the right hand side, but coming back inside. And they're switching this out onto the left. He's got space in front. He takes it, coming down this left flank now. That's inside Onahi. Still has it, sort of retreating ever so slightly. They are pushing upfield here, Morocco. They've had a poor end product so far. Can they find something in this final 10 minutes? Yeah, moved up. Good off the head of Upamecano. And out and away from Morocco throwing on this near side. Talby will take. Or he'll give it to his teammates to take. And they do hang on to it here. Foul. Nearly gets on his man and then he gets fouled. Free kick, a bit closer than a corner. Hakimi stood over this. They're going to do it like a normal corner routine. In the middle, headed on, but no, it can't get too far in. There's 82 minutes, sorry. Hakimi coming inside. They're calling it back for this free kick here as Hakimi stays down. It was Adrian Rabiot who went in for the challenge. Yeah, Adrian Rabiot. Give me a dangerous one. strike. He's brought into action. Really firm. Punched away off the line by my man. It's going to be a corner here. Entering the 85th minute. Headed on. Yeah, it was a really good flick on, but side netting it was. No goal for Morocco. Yeah, side netting. It remains 2-0. Close as they've been all game. And here comes the final substitution. Alabi will exit the play. And Sabay will enter the play. They made that final substitution under the impression there'll be no more 30 minutes. Just 6 minutes of normal time. And then however many minutes of stoppage there'll be. Morocco need to make something in these last 5 minutes. They need 2 goals to send it to another 30 minutes extra time. Definitely planning no extra time this Morocco side because they made all their substitutions. Go Barcola. Pele leads release saves a curler, but it is just on the left-hand side of the post, on the wrong left-hand side of the post, that is. And it'll go out for a Moroccan goal kick when the time comes. Jules Koundé will exit the play for France. And on comes Malo Gusto in the final French substitution. So the 11 men on the field for both France and Morocco will be the final 11 men for France and Morocco in this game. Should it go to extra time or not? That not is going to be. And here they go, France. A bit short there, can be cut well by the defender. Can they find something down the other end? There come Morocco. But France win it back again. Morocco straight into Bono, who comes up with a good save. And it is going to be a French corner. 87 minutes gone. Really good move from Barcola. Good strike. But good save from Bono. He matches there. Mateta did get ahead to that. It's a bit too high and over from Morocco goal kick. final 2 minutes of normal time. Morocco will probably have about 7 minutes of additional time to find something. Good movement, straight to the keeper who can get rid, and it will be a Morocco throw-in on this near side. Currently, France have had 20 attempts at goal, 7 on target. Morocco have had 4 attempts at goal, 1 on target, and it is, of course, 2-0. So if all the on-target things went in, it'd be 7-1 France right now. Good movement, flicks on incorrectly, and straight to the hands of the keeper, who has 48 seconds left of normal time. So, Morocco. Their final hurdle in 2022 was France in the semi-final. Their final hurdle here is France in 2026, just a stage earlier. They become the first African nation to reach 2 quarterfinals in back-to-back World Cups. They tried to be the first African nation ever to reach back-to-back semi-finals or 2 semi-finals of the World Cup, but not this time. They get defeated by France a stage earlier than last. Herrera puts the ball up for 6 minutes of additional time at the end of the second half. For France to find a third, or Morocco to find a consolation. Dembele here. So France will play the winner of Spain or Belgium on Tuesday in the first World Cup semi-final. And of course, Spain take on Belgium tomorrow from 8 PM UK time. My game prediction for that, Spain 2, Belgium 1. I think that will be done in 90 minutes. And I do think Spain will have a commanding 2-0 victory before a Belgian consolation goal late in the second half. We can see Spain v Belgium tomorrow night. Norway v England Saturday from 10 PM and Argentina v Switzerland in the early hours of Sunday morning from 2 AM. Yeah, Belgium won't make it. Not strong enough. Cleared out from in the box. Morocco's time is running thin. They haven't even found the first of the 2 they need. Moved in there. Now he's ready on the end of it. Have a box, have a box. Here goes France. Good ball out left and handball. Mateta. Good save by Bono on Jean-Philippe Mateta. Goes out there. Strike from far out. 1.5 minutes left of this one. Entering the final minute now. France 2, Morocco 0. Mike will take this. He'll hoof it upfield for what will be the last action of the game. Here we go. Strike. Over the top. There you go. Full time. France 2, Morocco 0 in the first quarter final. And France will play either Spain or Belgium on Tuesday in the first World Cup semi final for a chance to get to their third consecutive World Cup final. Anyway, it ends here. France 2, Morocco 0. I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully, for the 10 p.m. kickoff. Norway v England from about 9:30 p.m. And yeah, Ian 2-0. So I get 1 out of 2 points for that one. But yeah, it should be France v Spain in the first semi-final. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.